Hey everybody, welcome back to Dark Souls 3. We are back at Firelink Shrine, and we are gonna see if we can take my friend here out. You can get him to fall off the ledge if you're careful. Ow! Ow! That's bleed that's building up there. You don't want that to get too high. Basically, if bleed builds all the way up, you're going to take an immense amount of damage all at one pop. There we go. Got him. Uchigatana, and then the Master's Attire and the Master's Gloves. So basically, if you get, what is it? Is it right here? Is it maybe there's another spot right here? You can get him to lunge at you and fall off the cliff, which can definitely be a nice, easy way to get rid of him. That said, I mean, fighting him is not that terribly complicated once you've got a little bit of beef to you. So that didn't go too poorly. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go back and defeat the Ice Beast at the very beginning of the game. Crystal Lizard, whatever that thing is. Alright, so we're going to head back in here. Wait, where am I? Yeah, that's the way. Okay. Oh, thought he dropped something. I guess not. My main thing with him is remembering that you can't poise break him. I get... Yeah, you can a little bit, I guess. I get a little bit too reliant on strength builds on the fact that you break poise and they, you know, they're stun locked for a few hits. And so anytime that doesn't happen... Oh, that was going to be the lunge. Oh, it didn't hit me. Anytime that doesn't happen, I can get overconfident. But that right there was a stun. Ow! And you get a Titanite scale out of it. Was there anything else here? I was thinking there's something behind him, and I guess not. But, you know, I'm at 7,000 souls, and I got a Titanite scale pretty early, so still worth the fight. And if you can manage to successfully take him out before even that first boss fight, you've still got to get through Gundyr before you can level, but 4,000 souls at that point in the game gives you a nice bump on the early areas, so I wouldn't try it on your first playthrough, but maybe on your second, go give him a shot and see how you feel about it. Then again, this game came out in 2015, so, you know. How many of us are on our first playthroughs? Not necessarily very many. Alright, back to Firelink again.
Welcome home, speaker. Very well, then take note.
Alright. Yeah, let's get vitality up to 20.
Farewell.
And then we have the one other thing that I want to clear out over here, and then we'll go on past forward. Again, wait for that guy to get past you. Alright, do I go down here? Yes? Why don't I ever remember? I just did this. No. I do not. Because the dragon... I keep thinking to myself, man, I need some more stamina, but like if I can get 5 swings off with this thing... 5 swings do not put me in a position where I need stamina. Alright, so what we're doing is... I'm gonna... anger the dragon. Come on, dude. I may have to just make a break for it. Uh-oh. Alright, so... He didn't drop anything, did he? No. Head up here, get the dragon to breathe at you. And then run. It should open. Ah, no. Alright. Unlike a lot of the other Dark Souls games, I don't think there's any way to kill the dragon or to drive him off. There is some good stuff in here. I think there's a claymore. I don't want to mess around too much. There's a claymore and I think a couple other things in there, but I would say wait until you're higher level. Check on something real quick. Anyway, so this guy right here, notice the chain. This is a mimic. He sucks. Mimics suck a lot more in this game than they do in the other Dark Souls games. Partially because of that. And they've got the grab attack, and they've got just all sorts of terrible crap. I hate mimics in this game. But if you kill him, you get the deep battle axe. And you might have wondered why I haven't bothered to beef up my battle axe. And that's because the deep battle axe is a better weapon. And because this is actually probably the best early weapon in the game. Like, pretty much no matter what your build is, you will probably have the ability scores to get and use this. And I strongly recommend holding on to it for a while, regardless of what you're planning to do. It does dark damage. There's almost nothing that can resist dark damage. Now I've got this shortcut open back up. And it's just, in general, a real good weapon to have. Now, what I'm going to do... Yeah, we're only at 11 minutes, that's no problem. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to try and snag a couple of the items. Titanite shard, definitely useful. Oh, no, not too bad. The club, and I think actually that's all I'm going to go for right now. Let me check the club real quick. The last time I did so 108 versus, with the D-backs, 96 and 96. Yeah, the D-back's a much better weapon. The last time I did a strength build, I ended up with a great club as my weapon of choice by the end of the game. And I did a great sword in the Dark Souls 2 strength build, so probably axes, we'll see. Alright, so what we're going to do now, speaking of beefing my weapon up, I'm going to talk to Andre real quick, and then we'll head to Vort. Or head just past Vort. Because I think that's everything in this area we need to see. What up, buddy?
Is good. What needs?
And then beef this up as far as you can. So right now I need 6 Titanite shards to do any more with it, but it's a +2 where before it was just a regular battle axe. So
Be careful.
and this is where Grey Rat ends up, is over here.
Oh, hello, you found in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part. Whatever trinket you need, speak up. Just don't ask me where I got them.
Alright. I recommend definitely going ahead and buying embers. Any chance you get to buy embers, go ahead and buy embers. He's got the thief set. He's got arrows. I'm going to go ahead and actually buy all the arrows I can. And that'll be enough for right now.
And stick.
Eventually he will ask you if you want him to go out and plunder. And answering yes to that is never a bad idea. Well, that's not true at all. Answering yes to it the first time is not a bad idea. We'll get into the details later. And this guy's a refugee from Bloodborne.
Unkindled, are we? And then these red eyes are for you. Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for? Pillage embers for briefly heighten what else are
So I think the cracked red eye orbs are a PvP thing. Consumed and made another world, yeah, so we're not going to worry about that. I don't know if Sad Boy has anything to say
What
here
a
or not.
sick joke. Asking us to seek the lords of cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. You're talking true legends. Those...
That's pretty much the same stuff. Alright, let's keep going. I don't think I have a burn. No, no bone shard. Okay. So, head here. And what we're going to do is we're going to head over here, and it's actually just going to ask to raise the banner. Go ahead and do it. Whoa. And remember these guys? And welcome to the Undead settlement. So just for comparison purposes, if I look at my axe, I want to compare it to the Great Axe, or not the Great Axe, the other one. We're looking at 116, 116, so 232 to just 125. So this does considerably more damage between the magic buff and getting bumped up to level 2. Or the dark buff, technically. Go ahead and run down here. Somebody's going to open the door. The dogs are going to run out. So yeah, the trick with the dogs, with any pretty much any dog in any FromSoft game, just about, is keep your guard up and keep moving. We're not going to go that way just yet. We're going to head this way. There's more dogs behind this overturned cart up here. Keep your shield up. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, they're dangerous. This is exactly what they want to do. This is why you got to be careful with them, because they will mess you up. I'm dead. Wow. That was stupid. Just lost my ember over dogs. Right after telling you how to fight the dogs. Do as I say, not as I do. Let's try that again, shall we? Probably a good idea in general to get used to fighting without your ember. You don't want to waste them. Like, there's a pretty good supply, but there's not an unlimited supply. One down. Probably a good idea, and this is also something I'm not doing, but get used to just swinging once, because what they can do is they'll catch you on that backswing right there, and that's when they pounce at you, and if you get stun locked, it's just all kinds of trouble. Trying this again. Sneak up behind them. If they don't notice you, it's all good. Got my alluring skulls, got my souls back. All 60 some odd of them. Now, this area here, you walk in, and all these guys are dead, if you remember the opening cutscene. Oh, wait, what's that?
Grant me death. Undo my shackles. Oh. Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor.
I'm over here.
I am Yol of Londor, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use.
Go ahead and accept his
I
service.
should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yol of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
And he's heading back to Firelink. And then there's a couple, just one thing. A couple of homeward bones. Is there anything else over here? Thought there were two things, but I don't see the other one, so maybe not. Yol is actually really important in terms of deciding what ending you're going to get. He can grant you up to, I want to say, 5 free levels. But if you accept them, you are changing the ending. Generally, you want to accept them. It's not like you ruin the game or anything like that, but we'll get into it in a little bit more detail next episode. Probably next episode. Alright, bonfire. What are we at? 22 minutes? Bonfire right here. You don't have to deal with the doggies anymore if you make it through here successfully. I'm going to keep going for just a little bit. Okay, so you want to take that down and then run up here and jump. Which actually in this particular area doesn't really matter all that much, but I think there's another one later where that's a good move. You can get behind that, what are those guys called? Those little thief guys. Come out around here, cut this corpse down. Don't get ambushed by this guy. You can jump down here if you want to. If you do, you'll take a little bit of damage. It's not always the greatest idea. There's going to be more of the thralls. That's what they're called. There's going to be more of the thralls down here, so be careful. They are on the walls. If you see, there's one right there. And actually what I'm going to do, it helps to have some sort of throwable in your inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and put my throwing knives on. Get this guy first. Surprised he didn't come after me. And this guy. And then, is he the only one that's hanging out on the walls? Grab your throwing knives. He came down on his own, so no big deal. If he doesn't come down on his own, peg him with an arrow or a throwing knife or a spell or really whatever you want to hit him with and get him down off the wall. But it's good to kind of just add that type of thing to your inventory right now so you've got it later. Because they will keep coming in handy for a while, and there's thralls all over the place in this area. Alright, this part kind of sucks. So this corpse that fell down, this is Loretta. This is who Grey Rat was sending you after. I am not sure how Grey Rat is able to recognize Loretta from one of her bones. But you snag a bone. What you want to do here is you want to stick around on the outside. These barrels are all full of gunpowder. So if I wanted to throw a firebomb over at those two, that's a pretty good way of taking them out. I'm not going to. And the reason is that I don't want to aggravate her yet. So pick up your soul item, and then basically kill as many of the, like, farmer undead as you can before she notices you. Okay, she sees me. If she casts that spell at you, just kind of run until it goes away. And then just hang back here. Ow. Oh no. Yeah, you don't want to let that hit you either. You know what? I'm mad. I'm gonna go kill her. Not going to stop just yet. So basically everything those guys do causes bleed. And so you've got to be careful with them. That's what ended up getting me last time, is the bleed procced. And because it did, I took a ton of damage from one of her hits that I might not have otherwise. And, you know, they've got the happy fire hug and just all kinds of dangerous crap. Ah! Missed a plunge attack. That didn't happen that often. And that's just to get him off the wall. And now you can cause them, you know, not in this room obviously because they're going to land on the floor, but if you hit them with that, with something when they're like clinging to the edge of a cliff or something like that, they can actually fall to their deaths. So that's pretty useful. Not dealing with you right now. Back up and heal. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, it got me again. Jesus. Oh. Okay, she's tough, but she's not that tough. She shouldn't have killed me twice. I'm gonna try it once more because I think that's an undead bone shard that she's guarding right there, and I want that. So. Try this again. I failed again. God, I only have 4 embers. I don't want to use them. Just beat her without it. If I could just be a little bit less stupid. Annoying again. Got her. That's a very Dark Souls thing too, for her to murder me the spiked mace. The murder me twice, and then the third fight is like, doot, 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 you're dead. Oh, an Estus shard. Okay, I knew there was something good down there. I was thinking it was bone shard, but it's not. Alright, then on the other side, another ember, also very cool. Definitely what I want. We got a choice of directions we can go here. We're eventually going to have to cover both of them. I'm going to head over this way first. Because I'm stupid. Oh, look at my health. Look at my health. Alright, so... trying to think of where the next bonfire is. We're already at 34 minutes. There is some... some of those will come to life. Red-eye dude. Oh, yeah. Remember me saying there were thralls all over the place? Alright, so I'm actually going to stop pressing my luck, I think. He said. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to use a quick homeward bone, head back to the start and level up, and then we will continue to explore this area. But I think for right now we're going to call it a day. So we will see you soon with more. If you're having fun, leave a like and a subscribe. Tell all your friends. I will level up here, and then we will start back up at the next point back in the Undead settlement. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon.